Yo, hi guys. I want to repair my fucking pants, my jorts, my jorts, because there is like not a big hole, a big amount of holes on the ass, and I don't want to have holes on the ass. So yeah, let me show you the state of them. Just look at it. Fucking look at it. Like, there's way too many holes on the ass. So yeah. Also, you might be noticing that the fangs are gone already. I will complain about that in a second. But let's actually start sewing. Yeah. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna put like basic denim patches on the inside. Hopefully that will give it more structural integrity. But we'll see. Okay, this patch is like fine. Okay, using my needle, using my thread. Okay, so I wanted to have fangs like that for like a while at this point. Yeah, I've wanted these for so long. And you know, they brought me so much fucking joy while I had them. And that's why it's really fucking disappointing that I don't have them anymore. Okay, so I've seen like people online having them. Yeah, that's what showed me that it's possible. It's actually possible to have them. By the way, this fabric is from these jorts. Look how different it is in color. And all these people like that have them, they all mentioned, yeah, that it's like not permanent, yeah, that it's like long-term temporary. That, you know, it's composite, so it's not as I can't get the angle right. It's not as sturdy as, let's say, veneers would be, if I understood correctly. And all of these people that I saw, you know, still had them like a couple of months later. And I was like, oh sick, I'm gonna get that done when I see someone offering that. So, what did I see like 2 weeks ago? Someone offering that service, and I was like, oh my fucking god, hell yeah, I wanted that for months. Oh my god, I'm gonna get my fucking fangs. Yeah. So yeah, I go there, I pay. Honestly, I paid too much. I shouldn't have paid that much. They give me, you know, this like little consent form, you know, like they give you when you get tattoos, piercings, etc., etc. Everything wants a consent form for it. And I like read it, and already I'm like, some of this doesn't sit right with me, but like only some of it, yeah. Like, obviously it said that it's long-term temporary, that it should usually last for like 2 to 18 months, and you know, it said that it stains more than normal teeth, which I knew already, etc., etc. And then it had some, you know, like instructions for how to act like right after getting them, which I followed. I followed the instructions, and yeah. And then it had like the policy of not refunds, but like get like warranty is the word I'm looking for. Yeah, the warranty. And this is where I was like, because it said that you can get like if something breaks off, yeah, you can get them filled in for free within 3 days, and then or 5 days, and then it went 50% off for like some time, 20% off for some time, and then after a month you have to pay full price, which, as I said, too expensive, honestly too expensive. Whatever. And there were all these like exceptions for in what cases they do not have to honor this warranty. And honestly, I didn't realize it at the time, but when I read it again after one of them broke, like soon after, I was like, oh, why do these exceptions pretty much cover every case? Like, almost anything can fall into one of those exceptions. There was like, I feel like most of that document was exceptions. But I get them done, yeah. I'm happy for the first like 3 days, and then one of them breaks. And I'm like, oh fuck. And sorry, I can't find my fucking allergy net. I'll go look in a second, but for now I will be doing the thing. Yeah, and so I did what any reasonable person would do, and I messaged the business, yeah. I messaged the people that did them to me. Obviously, that's like the most reasonable thing. And where you would expect the people who base their warranty policy on time, that they would be responsive. And I would fully understand if I messaged them on weekend or on a holiday, but this was just a regular working day, and it was also, yeah, it was just a regular working day, so like, and they responded to me eventually at like some fuck us hour, like in the middle of the night, and by the time they managed to get back to me in the middle of the fucking night, when people have the tendency to sleep, I already came up with a different solution, so fuck you guys. So yeah, the different solution, I was fucking panicking, honestly, because it cost me a lot of money, and it only lasted a couple days. Like, what the fuck? It shouldn't have lasted only a couple of days. That's not right. And so after some time of being like, what the fuck do I do? What the fuck? And being like, come on, respond to me. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? I called my mom, and I was like, She was honestly not having it. She was like, oh my god, what again? But eventually she made me an appointment at the dentist. So I was looking stupid with just one fang for some time, and then I come back home and I go to the dentist on Monday. It's like Thursday right now? Is it Thursday? Sorry, I'm getting confused. It is Thursday. Okay. I go to the dentist, yeah. She like redoes the one that broke. She makes the other one a bit smaller, so it's a bit more reasonable. And yeah, I have my fangs again and I'm happy, and this is when I realized that was way too expensive, because this dentist charged me way less. I mean, she only did one fang, but she charged like a third of the price, so you know, it would still be cheaper if she did both. But yeah, whatever. Yeah, this night, 2 of them broke. Both of them broke. And at the dentist, like Monday, my mom told me that if they break again, that's it, yeah. That I cannot get them again. That's it, yeah. So I'm really sad and disappointed. Honestly, I regret them. I regret getting them. I've never seen this happen to anyone. You know? Like, everyone I've seen had them for some time. So yeah. That sucks. Let me finish this off camera. Okay, so hole one is dealt with. Let me show you. Here it is. Here it was. So as you can see, no more ass peeking through. Okay, now I would like this patch to be attached, not to fall off. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm sure you have noticed that everything is shit lately. So, you know, having little nice things is pretty nice, you know. Having something that brings you joy, something that you wanted for a while. But I guess we can't have that. Waiter, more fascism, please. Whatever. Lately, low-key, I've been kind of paranoid. I've been kind of paranoid lately, you know, like, oh, I know I live next to military bases, and there is a airport near to me, but still, every time I see like a military aircraft, I'm like, oh yeah, war's coming, war is gonna happen right now, there's gonna be war now, and I am going to die, my house is getting bombed, there will be war now. And yeah, that's basically what I've been feeling lately. The USA bombing Iran hasn't really made that any better, you know. Yeah, let's escalate tensions. Let's escalate shit. Yeah, hell yeah, let's escalate. You know, I would rather it not escalate, because I live in a very bombable place, fairly close to Russia, and I know that Russia is not involved right now. At least I think it's not involved, at least officially, in this, and at least not for now. But you know, still, and like logically, I know that their war with Ukraine is not going very well, and they are not very successful at expanding into it, which is good. But you know, I can't help but feel fucking paranoid. And what a hole! What a fucking hole! Oh, and this one's also falling on. Okay. Oh, I think I didn't even saw this one, like, all the way through, that's why it's falling off. That makes sense. That's what you get for being lazy. Yay. So yeah, shit's been sucking lately. They all fucking disagree with each other. And like, not that they have different political views, because they have really similar views. But you know how it is with leftists. No one hates a leftist more than another fucking leftist. Like, really, can we focus? Can we focus? Like, because I feel like we're not focusing on what's happening right now. Because everything is going to shit. The economy is going to shit. You know, fascism is on the rise. Look at all the shit that is happening in the fucking Middle East, you know. Somehow the genocide in Palestine is still going on. Somehow the fucking war in Ukraine is still going on. Like, can we focus? You know, it pisses me off. Pisses me off how unfocused people are. And, you know, some time ago, speaking of unfocused, some time ago I was just with my dad out to get dinner, you know, or lunch. I never know when it stops being lunch and starts being dinner, because in Poland we have obiad. That's our meal. So yeah, we were eating obiad in the city. We were eating pancakes, actually. And I think, okay, and there was a protest, yeah? And like, we didn't know what the protest was about. It was Women's Day, so I'm assuming something feminist. But I can't tell you. I can't tell you what the fucking protest was. No. Then I went home, I looked it up. There was a protest, but like, some people had Palestinian flags, some people had flags that combined so much anti-fascist imagery that it started to look fascist. Like, like, guys, sometimes you need to look at your design again, because I know these symbols. I know what each of those symbols mean, but when you put them all together, it starts looking like something out of the Third Reich. Yeah, so some people had like, some people were talking about abortion, some people were talking about Palestine, some people were talking about some other shit. Like, what are we on about? Like, there was nothing there that I disagreed with per se, but like, what are you guys protesting? Can you like pick one? Like you know that there are like 350 something days in a year, yeah? You know that there are, if you want to do this on the weekend or something, you know that there are 52 fucking weekends. If you want to do this on a holiday, appropriate holiday, there are many appropriate holidays. So I just don't understand this kind of everything and nothing at the same time kind of protest. Like, what's the plan? What's the plan? Like, do you want abortion? Do you want free Palestine? I mean, I guess you want both. Yeah, I also want both. Yeah, I also want both. Both would be perfect, but I feel like the power of a protest is kind of diminished when every single person has a like a sign about something else, and every single person seems to be yelling about a different issue. Like, that's not a protest, that's just like Christmas dinner, isn't it? So yeah, that kind of annoyed me, honestly. Because like, I have nothing against protests. But like, what are we protesting? What are we protesting? They were yelling something, you know, they had like a person with a megaphone that was yelling something, and then people were also yelling it. But like, It was barely... No, it was not barely intelligible. It was unintelligible. I could not understand a single word. Word. So like... You know, you guys could have at least picked a theme for your signs, you know? Like... What, seriously. What are we achieving? Do we want marriage equality? Do we want abortion? Do we want free Palestine? Do we want... I don't fucking know what. I don't even fucking know what they wanted. Like, yes, all of those things are important, but when you try to yell about all of those things at once, you yell about nothing. You yell about nothing because no one can understand you. I don't know, I'm just kind of fucking tired of everything right now. How everything is shit right now. Oh, you know what's funny? That a few minutes ago, I was complaining about leftist infighting. And then I went right to complaining about other leftists. Yeah. So it fucking is. Cambodia. Yarr. This belt loop fell off, so I guess I wanna fix it. So I can fix my belt works. The belt looks worked. And you know what's also been annoying me? Because this is apparently just a very complaining video. All those people that after the election were like, oh, I guess I'm leaving this country. Oh, wait, what? Whoopsie! Now, okay, first of all, really? You are going to dramatically announce that this is the time you're leaving Poland after the president got elected? Really? Like, you know that we're not in the United States and the president can basically piss off the parliament and excuse criminals. That's all a president can do. And like the previous president also did that, so they're from the same bloody party, so like how does it doesn't change nothing. It doesn't change anything. It changes nothing. So yeah, it changes fucking nothing. And also, you know, the whole sentiment of, yo, this got shit, I guess I'm leaving, Naura. I just don't get it. I don't know. I just have this kind of patriotism, I guess, in me that's like, no, but I want my country to be good. Like, I like my country, I want to be in it, and I want it to be good. Like, I understand leaving if, you know, there was like suddenly a fascist government, you know, like if there was a genocide going on, you know, like if it was seriously like dangerous, or, you know, that type of stuff, like if you could get killed, like if staying in a country genuinely posed a danger to you, like if there was like some kind of oppression to you, but like there is not really, is there? I mean, there was no gay marriage, but there hasn't been gay marriage ever. There is no abortion. That sucks, but like, you know, people talk about going to Czechia not without a reason, yeah? Like, obviously it would be better if you could get one where you live, but like, it's not the end of the world, is it? Is it now? I don't know, it just kind of pisses me off, just being this dramatic. Like, yeah, fuck it, yeah, let's fucking leave instead of actually making things better. That's surely the way to go. Because when all the people that want it to be better leave, then surely it will get better. Surely it will not get even worse. Surely not. So yeah. Okay, I'm tired of doing this. I'll probably finish them somewhere this week because I'll have to go to work, and I'll probably go to work in those. Because, I mean, depends on what the weather will be. But yeah, if it will be hot, then I will go to work in those, and I don't want to have holes on my ass at work. So yeah. But I also want to complain about one last thing. So I wanted to make a gameplay video because that's fun. It's really fun, and I recorded it, yeah, and yeah, it turned out fun. But for some reason, just my editing program is so disagreeing with it that I got like halfway through the edit, I think, and I just fucking gave up. Sorry. I just fucking gave up because like it kept crashing and shit. And I don't know. Maybe I'll try again sometime. But like, yeah, I'll have to try to make it in a different way because honestly, this is unbearable. Yeah, this is unbearable. So yeah.
There's no room in the next, but does anyone